Good morning. It's Camilla. It is December 26th, and I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm doing this podcast on transition related topics. There's no specific topic here today. I was thinking I was just going to talk a little bit about a few things that pertain to transition. Hormones, for instance. Let's start with that. Hormones can be a cream, hormones can be an injection, or hormones can be in a pill. I don't know if they have patches or not. Now, I don't know much for female to male transition hormones except testosterone, mainly injections. For women, male to female, the most commonly prescribed is oral, which are pills. Those pills you take on a daily basis along with a testosterone blocker. It's usually spironolactone or finasteride, which are both diuretics. And I'm not a doctor. I wanted to specify that. I'm not licensed to give any medical advice, but I'm stating that those hormone blockers will help block your testosterone. What is it like? It diminishes your sex drive. For instance, you may not feel the need to pleasure yourself as frequently, or you may not, your libido becomes decreased, and things like that take time. When you start HRT, you think that it may happen quickly, or you'll notice some sudden changes that do happen relatively quickly, and other changes that I would say honestly take time. One thing, hormones will not remove facial hair. I got all of my facial hair removed with a professional doctor who did my laser hair removal. I spent 3 years removing all my facial hair. Very expensive, but well worth it. Hormones will shift your body fat around. You will grow breast. People think that once you're on hormones for a year, there's a lot of transition timelines on YouTube where people look like a completely different person in transition for just 1 year on hormones. That's not generally the case. Generally, it takes at least 3 to 5 years for you to get the maximum benefit and result from the hormone. Breast development can take up to 3 to 4 years. So don't be discouraged if you're not getting the desired results you want within 6 months to a year. It's not going to happen, honey. It may happen, but it's few and far between. Another topic that I'm going to speak about is family. Yesterday was Christmas, and all of my family is very accepting except 2 of my cousins who just kind of give me the cold shoulder when I try to talk with them. And I can tell that they don't care to talk to me. That's their choice, and that's their loss. I'm willing to be there for them if they choose, and I'm always open. I've learned never push people away, and always leave yourself open, because those relationships can open. I've lost relationships that I've regained over the 10 years I've been transitioning. For me, another topic that I will speak of is clothing. Clothing is a big deal because you have to dress appropriate. I mean, during the winter you have to layer up, and some trans women feel that it's difficult because you have to hide more of your body, and you're not able to display your breast in a nice manner, or things like that, like your shape is hidden. But don't let clothes hold you back. It's important to dress for the season and to be comfortable. That's the most important thing. Excuse me. Clothes are a big deal, and I recommend trying on different clothes figure out what you feel are most comfortable in. And if it during the summer, if you like dresses, wear dresses. If you like shorts and a cami, then wear that. It's important to dress what you're comfortable, and when you dress comfortably, you feel less dysphoria. And I think that is an important thing, is trying to eliminate that gender dysphoria. Um, Gender dysphoria is a horrible feeling sometimes, and when you look in the mirror and you're dissatisfied with what you see, it sucks. And it's important to know that hormones will help you, and they will change your body. They will also change your life. They will change relationships in your life. Transition does that, and it's an important thing for anyone starting to be aware of. I recommend doing what you feel is most necessary and what makes you most comfortable in your transition. For me, like I had to take hormones. It wasn't an option. I had to wear a dress every day. When I lived in Miami, I was able to wear a dress year round, and I wore one every day because I love them. They're super feminine, and I couldn't wear those growing up as a boy. So I embraced dresses heavily. Now I live in Atlanta. I have to cover up a little bit more during the winter, but I've gotten used to it. Makeup is another big thing for male to female transgender people. There are plenty of makeup tutorials, and I highly recommend going to the mall and going like to Macy's or Belk's or Dillard's and have one of the ladies do your makeup and help find a foundation, a powder, and different things that match your undertone and your skin tones. It's important to get the right makeup or you're going to look funny, and you don't want to do that. Trust me. I've been doing lashes lately, and I've fallen in love with them. So do what makes you happy, I guess, in transition. Don't compare your transition to anybody else's, because that's not fair to you or the other person. Everyone transitions at a different rate of time, and if you wait and are patient and you persevere through it, your transition will be beautiful. Just give it time. That's all it takes, time. Being transgender, one thing you have to learn is to be patient, because not everything happens overnight, over a month, or over a year. It takes years. It's a lifelong commitment, and I highly recommend you journal and do different things to look back on your memories in your transition and see your progress. There's plenty of things to do to track progress besides photography. I'm going to wrap this up. This is just a short video on different transgender related topics. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I will be glad to respond. I hope this video is helpful to you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's and happy holidays. Bye-bye.